Good evening, good evening, good evening. This is Laura coming to you with another short video. And today's video, we're going to discuss how to identify a person with evil intentions. But first of all, I would like to thank each and every one of you that commented and took the time out to respond to the questions that I posed in the last video. If you didn't catch it, go back and take a look at the video entitled Gang Stalking. Is it a force of evil or the face of evil? And I was just amazed at the commentary, and I was so impressed with the open and honest dialogue. And this is what I wanted. I wanted you guys to openly and honestly think about the questions. I wanted us to have an honest dialogue. I wanted everyone to feel comfortable with giving their input. And so I want to thank each and every one of you. I appreciate every single comment. I really do. And we didn't agree on every point. We didn't agree on the cause of gang stalking. We didn't agree on the sources of gang stalking. And there was a little bit of a disagreement as far as to whether gang stalking should be considered a force or the face of evil. But that's okay. That's okay. I appreciate the interaction between, each and every commenter. I appreciate that you guys were very respectful towards one another. And, this is what being a community is all about, having a discussion, giving open and honest answers, and also looking for, solutions together. And we're going to accomplish that in this community. I know that we will. We didn't agree on everything, but there are two things that we were in consensus on, and that was that there is no justifiable reason for gang stalking to occur or to have it to happen to anyone. There's no reason for that. We agreed that, gang stalkers, it's really an equal opportunity tactic. There's no certain person or a particular party or anything like that. It can happen to anyone at any time, at any place. And also we agreed that we need to find answers and solutions to this gang stalking problem, and that we need to put an end to it. So we are in consensus on those things. So today, as I stated at the beginning of the video, we're going to be discussing how to identify a person with evil intentions. And let me just say this. Some of these identifiers, some of these traits you may see in people that you meet every day. It does not mean that they are profoundly evil or wicked people, or that they have a wicked heart. We are all human. We can all exhibit these traits at different times in our lives, or we may have exhibited these traits at different times in our lives. But what I'm referring to in this video is someone who practices these behaviors each and every day to take advantage of people, to victimize people, to gang stalk people. And they do it purposely and viciously and methodically. So that's what I'm referring to today. And I'm pulling the information that I'll be discussing tonight from a blog site entitled awesomejelly.com, in which the title of the blog was How to Identify That You're Dealing with an Evil Person. And so we're going to jump right into the video. But first of all, let's do a recap of what the definition of evil is. Evil is defined as profound wickedness, a human condition of profound immorality, It is a psychological and a spiritual illness that inflicts psychological and spiritual trauma on its victims. So, characteristic or trait number 1 of someone who has evil intentions is that they're passive aggressive. They are very negative and hostile, either directly or indirectly, and with passive aggressive, it's indirectly. Their compliments are never genuine, but it will consist of backhanded compliments. For example, let's say you completed a project. They will acknowledge to your face, just between the two of you, that you completed the project and you did a good job. But when they get in front of someone else with you standing there, they will say, for example, oh yes, Diane completed the project, but I know if you had done it, it would have been done right. You see that? Very backhanded, very slick, very insulting as well. Number 2, and I'm just going to go over about 10 or 12 of these on this video because I don't want the video to be too long. And then there'll be a part number 2 where we'll pick up where we left off. So, trait number or characteristic number 2, how to identify a person with evil intentions. This person will be very manipulative. They're all about getting their needs met. They will control people with feelings of guilt, and they will take advantage of a person's kindness, sympathy, empathy, helpfulness, and emotional sensitivity. They will even take advantage of someone, who they feel is weaker, or they'll say that they're slow or something like that. So they're very manipulative. Number 3, they're always right. They will never admit to doing anything wrong, and they will definitely never apologize for any of the wrongs that they've done. Number 4, they derive joy or pleasure from the failures of others, that aha, gotcha moment, or that's what you deserve, that's what you get. Number 5, they are compulsive liars. Number 6, they can be very misleading. They love to pass out false flattery. And you have to watch because they will steal and take credit for your ideas or for your work. Number 7, a person with evil intentions will be highly egotistical. Number 8, they do not value anyone's time but their own. For example, they will make plans without asking you. They will demand more and more of your time until you don't have time for anyone else, let alone yourself. And also, they will purposely show up for meetings, dates, dinner. They will show up for family gatherings late on purpose, just to let you know that, you're not dictating this. You're not in control of my time. I'm in control of my time, and also I'm in control of your time, and I can waste it whenever I feel like it. Number 9, they are very controlling. They must control everything and everyone around them. This control guarantees that their evil deeds will be carried out. They have no concept of boundaries. Every time you set a boundary, they will cross it. Every time you attempt to enforce a boundary, they will throw a tantrum and a fit to get you to pull that boundary back or to take it away completely. They can be very overbearing and intrusive, and if you try to speak out against any of the things that they're doing to you, you will be rudely silenced. Number 10, they can be incredibly mean, and they will dog you out in a moment's notice. They will go from 0 to 100 on you just for the slightest infraction, especially in front of others. They love to front in front of others, and they will use the words just kidding a lot. They will give a backhanded compliment or an insult, and they will tag on the words just kidding or stop being so sensitive. You're too sensitive. I was just joking. Also, along with this incredibly mean character trait, they will gain respect, and they love to gain respect by treating others with disrespect. They They don't believe in respect being, earned or reciprocated. It's all about, don't you dare disrespect me, don't you dare cross me. I will humiliate you, and I would chew you up and spit out the bones if you cross me. And it's also, they use humiliation to make an example of you in front of others, because it's all about respect. They don't care about love. They don't care about anything else. They prefer respect as opposed to love. And number 11, the last one before I wrap up this video, they will blame everyone for things that are their fault. There's no accountability. There's no taking responsibility for the consequences of choices that they've made in life. They will blame it on everyone, their mom, the cat, the dog, the moon, the stars, the weather. It's never their fault. It's always, someone made me do it. The devil made me do it. And so number 11 is going to be the last one on this video, and then we'll pick up number 12 through 22 on the next video. So if you enjoyed the content of this video, if you enjoyed the content of my YouTube channel, please, my friend, please like, feel free to subscribe, to share, and keep those comments coming. And as always, until we meet again, bye-bye, my friends.